should. You should hit him.
I'm good, bro. That character is not fun. We'll see. We'll see, though. Murr doesn't have to really worry about Kazuya quite yet. Zaxis is probably going to stick with the Greninja. And man, yeah, this is a classic. Love to see this. Glad to see Murr back in the building. So with this matchup, could you break it down a little bit what the advantages, disadvantages are here between Greninja
so
and Mario?
I play a bit of Greninja, but not enough to like know the specific matchups.
Okay.
Like this, for example. I'm assuming Greninja probably does fine, but Mario's one of the weird characters where, like, I think Mario's just like, he's a great character, right? We know he's just like good.
Yeah.
But then some people are just like, oh yeah, Diddy Kong loses -2, and I'm like, what? And like, oh yeah, Sora gets destroyed. I'm like, what? Like, sometimes he just does really well in matchups where I didn't expect him to do that well.
Yeah, he's got the utility to deal with these sort of matchups that typically wouldn't be favored for his
he's just such an all-rounder, right? The thing is, however, is that usually Mario obviously falters to one thing, which is swords. And Greninja,
pseudo-sword?
He has a forward air, right? But the forward air is kind of it. Everything else is a dash attack punish or a grabs or down tilt. So
it's limited in his options that truly space out Mario in like a positive manner. So I mean, I know Zaxis is definitely going to want to chill with those spacing moves.
And Zaxis is a Greninja. He likes the vibe. He likes the shurikens. Sure. He likes the the chill. Oh, that should.
All right. Well,
even game now.
Flub for a flub. Yeah, the upbeat taketh and giveth, bro.
Also, this matchup I'm pretty sure is generally assumed to be even according to most Greninja mains. It looks like.
That makes sense. Yeah, I would imagine it's pretty fair between the two.
I mean, some people think it's like winning for Greninja. I mean, it's definitely not bad. At least that's the thing. It's probably even or slight winning. So, I want to see what. Murr has been like winning this game, generally speaking, but I think a lot of it is just like Zaxis isn't finding the openings that he needs to with his big hits, for example, like that forward air, right? Like Greninja is a character that's very feast or famine in the way that sometimes he looks kind of bad. You're like, what is he doing? But then sometimes he gets the forward air, perfect hit into dash attack up smash at 45, and you're like, what? Why did I take 45 off of a move that's safe on parry?
Yeah, certainly is technical and has some things that you really got to perfect it to make sure you
have to be precise.
Yeah,
I think is
very, very precise. Yeah,
but. Yeah, like that dash attack there, I understand why he's going for it, but like you can just chill and throw shurikens. Oh, Zaxis, please stop doing that. He does it all the time, and it just never works. I mean, it sometimes does, but it's like, think about it logically, right? What's the risk reward? If he gets the hit, he gets 15 damage probably on a 50% Mario, and if he gets hit, he dies at 100. So it's like, it's just not worth it. But
solid spot from Murr though. It's a really, really good lead, and you got to be able to continue to push your advantage here because Zaxis is definitely going to want to try to make a comeback.
And Greninja is a character that, like, sure, he doesn't often take early stocks in terms of, like, kill power, but he has the gimps. He is really good. He has great backer.
Got some trickery for sure.
He has the shadow sneak, and he, of course, has the uppy with the water.
Yeah.
Trickery, I guess, is...
Ooh, yes. And combos just like this will be able to take care of stuff, too.
I don't know why some people don't go for, like, just S-Smash there. I guess maybe dash attack backer is optimal for damage or something, but I'm pretty sure S-Smash is just better.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
Yeah. Definitely getting caught out for these... bad attempts at counters, I guess I mean, are they bad attempts?
Yes, they are. And the reason why they're bad is just because, like, it's clear that it's not a read. Like, if it was a hard read, right, and it's like last dog, last hit, they're both the last dog, they've been playing the whole set, best of 5, game 5.
Something you just
he
whip
gets
out,
the read.
right?
No, but I think Zaxis is just doing it as more of a, hey, I'm panicking because I'm behind. And when you're behind, you tend to choose options that will get you a reward if they hit, and they feel really good to hit. You're like, oh, I got this backer. I mean, sorry, I got this, counter on this Mario backer or whatever. Oh, he died.
Very good.
That's great, but it's just like, even when you are behind, you need to just play it even slower. You need to say, hey, I need to be more accurate, more precise, get the reads.
Because like, even Murr has the patience for that. That's why
Murr's extremely patient. He is willing to just look. He's willing to just sit here. He's just vibing. Like, he's not hard committing or approaching.
Murr does this so often. He just chills, jumps around with Mario, and I love to see it, man.
I mean,
finally,
right there is an example of like he didn't need to do that.
Exactly. He decided to go in and he died for it there.
But and that's why I think a lot of Smash games end up. Oh, nice. That's gonna be. Oh, probably try to get out Smash from this input, but
get that extension there.
I mean, he still likes these trades, though. Like, you want the damage to rack on, because once you're at, like, 130, you're dying to anything.
Get the nice drag down. And the read. Big punish for Zaxis.
Oh,
and he gets the shadow sneak off the side, too. Zaxis pulling that one out from his bag,
Zaxis with the perfect 0-to-death, coming out with the shadow sneak at the end. Oh, my goodness. As we said before, Greninja not the best at taking early stocks, but if you get the reads, if you get the reads, you can get them. So great job from Zaxis, looking cool and composed. That was pretty sick.
Oh my god, man, got the tools for sure. You just never know when he's gonna pull them out.
And I was expecting a back air because once Greninja F smash sometimes sends kind of downwards, you can run off with like a falling back air and then get a second rising back air, and they cover basically everything. And some characters, like, if you time the jump well, you can get by it, but I did not expect that. I've honestly never seen a Greninja do a Shadow Sneak like that as a way to cover that low option.
That was a Hail Mary for sure, though.
I mean, it was a Hail Mary, but it worked. So
exactly. Yeah, no, Zaxis is definitely feeling confident after that finish of the first game.
But the thing to keep in mind is, like, hey, he was losing for 99% of the game, and because of that, I don't want him to come in here and play way too aggressively, because you need to keep in mind, like, hey, the reason you were losing because you were running in doing stuff like those counters, really bad dash attacks, just space forward her. Like, the way you beat Mario is just by spacing him out and saying, hey, I don't want to interact with your terrifying character that will kill me at 40 for existing, because that's what Mario does.
Crazy.
He does what Greninja just did, but without having to work. He just does uppers.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully Zaxis can keep up the patience, not get too squirrely with these approaches.
But I mean, the game's going fine right now,
Yeah.
and we've seen him be able to make those big plays and that clutch time. So it's definitely winnable for him. He just needs to good DI. He needs to just stay composed and, like, I don't know about that dash attack. And Mur can also just do a better job of punishing these dash attacks, besides just like grabbing them on shield.
Nice. Okay.
See, that was an example of a good counter because he countered the fireball and saying, hey. It wasn't a guess. It was a guaranteed hit. And, and the good thing about that is that unlike other, like, reflectors, if you get that, it's kind of like no risk because you'll either hit him or if you're not in range, you'll just go past him and then, reset neutral. So
exactly.
I like the option from Zaxis.
Yeah, picking those options a little bit better this time around. Not too bad of a deficit for him right now because, I like the idea of the hydro pump.
But it's like, think about it logically. Like, why did he do that? Like, it kind of looked cool,
just to be
I guess.
tricky, get in front of you.
And you think, like, oh, it's being tricky, but it's like, you can also just, like, stand on ledge there. You don't, like, Mario's mid-stage, you don't have to hydro pump. But regardless, Zaxis, the forward or not killing means that he has to work a little bit harder for the stock, and he definitely can. He can just, chill with forwarders, but got to space him a little better.
This is a
that
tough
could
spot.
be a lot of damage.
Really tough spot for Greninja at this point because, like you're saying, you got to rely on straight hits at this point. And, oh, man, you just get bullied off stage like that. Okay.
Kind of a backer, I think, and maybe even taking the stock without that DI.
Bro,
but
we're out here balling with these fireballs. How long he was holding them off stage there just with fireballs was incredibly impressive.
Let's see if he gets the backer here. I mean, he doesn't go for the edge guard, but it's also kind of hard because Mario can just, like, fast fall and then uppy and kind of mix it up a stage.
Yeah.
But regardless, good job getting out of the corner.
Yeah, good patience.
His ability to get out of the corner has been relatively good. It's just, like, once again, like, dash attack there, you don't even get anything off of it. So at that point, like, why are you doing it?
Nice. Okay, counter.
And, like,
was that against the fireball again?
No, that was backer there.
Okay.
And, like, it worked, but it's like, I don't know.
What if it didn't?
At least this time, the ritual was fine because he was also at hyper sync, so if you get it, you get a kill, right?
Nice.
And now it's like, all of a sudden, hey, like, if that backer hit, lost the jump, it could have been the stock, right? So
there are these situations where Greninja can pull out stocks, but it's just all based on gimping for the most part.
Gimping and you just, but the key isn't even those because Greninja players know how to do that, right? Zaxis knew what he was doing that.
Right,
that's
not
game.
A goal. It's like an opportunity.
The thing you have to, the thing you have to work on is how do I consistently get those kills at 150 when I can't, get the offstage stuff.
Well, that's even the case for Mur right now. He's not able to clean up his stock, and
Zaxis
might be looking for payback right now.
Oh, there's no, I don't think there's a jump anymore. That could have been the stock.
Yeah, man. If he just pushed it a little bit more,
he got a packer there. I think he got a little bit too scared, but. Nice forwarder coming in. All of a sudden, now it's a Greninja with rage. Sure, Greninja struggles to kill, but now when you have 164% of rage.
A little too hasty with that dash in there, getting caught out with the back there. But now the confirms will work, so was that intentional?
Actually, that's honestly a pretty big thing. Like, even Kazi's, right? Like, when a Kazi gets to, like, 150, he's not scary at all. You're like, I'll get, like, an electric forwarder. So what? Same with the Greninja, right? You're not dying to that down tilt if you have 150 rage. But when you have 0 rage, you get that down tilt.
And that was initially what he went for, like immediately after coming down. But now this is a really bad spot for Zaxis.
So much damage. I don't like finishing it. You just don't need to be like forcing these recoveries. I feel like off of ledge. You can just reset. Mario's scary, kind of sure with the backers, but it's not like a Roy. You can afford to just go back to ledge, right? Like you're not taking much damage, and Greninja's fine on ledge. So I want to see Zaxis doing less of these uppies at a disadvantage because they just aren't really paying off.
Yeah, and it's making him look like he's trying too hard to get back to center.
It's kind of like panic almost.
Right.
But one thing is that Mur has to be careful about these tech situations because generally speaking, what Zaxis has been capitalizing on is that, hey, Mur is either not hitting these techs or rolling out when he probably should be rolling in. And so based off of those two ideas, it means that if he gets a good dash attack or a good falling up air, this could be the stock at like 60 right here.
You see Zaxis just playing it out with the shurikens.
I like the movement, yeah.
But he was trying to go for some drag down with the up air, so that's probably the situation that he's trying to set up too. Catch Mur jumping, get him with the drag down.
Like that could have been I mean, it's hard to hit there. You have to really call it out, but like, okay.
Nice. No. Yeah, he's chilling there.
I thought I saw the uppy animation. I was like, well, that's too early. But no, he gets back with the jump, and
Good two-piece, but now, okay, good B reverse to be able to go back to the corner instead of pushing to center.
At this point, like, yeah, you don't want to overcommit because Mario's moves will kill you and your moves will not kill him. So you want to get him to at least like 120, 110, right?
Just push it slowly with these shurikens, space out with the forward airs.
Yeah.
Oh, man, perfectly misspaced that.
Perfectly misspaced. I guess it was
enough,
a perfect
right?
misspace.
Like, it was a perfect misspace for Murr to be able to punish it, where Zaxis has been doing such a great job of fully spacing it this whole time.
It's definitely one of those things where it's like, yes, swords are really good against Mario, and spacing is great, but unlike something like a Lucina or a Cloud, you don't have a move that's just active the whole time, big and safe out there. You have to actually space it yourself.
Precise,
like,
as we were talking.
So you have to be able to... And it's really hard, especially in last hit scenarios like that, because you have to be super composed. And Greninja's a character that thrives off of being composed, saying, hey, I'm not going to force it. I'm going to stand back and take my moments when I can. And he's so good at that because he's so fast, and he has an amazing dash attack. But when you're in those last hit situations, it's scary. It's like tense, and all of a sudden you're, oh, you did a bad dash.
And you don't really have like the stray hits like that. Like that's what he was going for with the forward air.
Is your straight hit, but unlike a Mario who can do like a rising backer and fading backer, your straight hit you have to space perfectly.
Right. And it's like a one-shot only thing. Like, Mario can throw out more moves and stuff even after the fact. So, all right, we're going to move on to a hot game 3 now on a small battlefield.
Zaxis isn't a guy to give up. I mean, he won the first game, and that second game was very winnable, right? He needed basically literally one more. I mean, probably more than one hit, but he could have ended it in one hit. So I want to
shouldn't let that kill his momentum too much.
Yeah. And he looked relatively composed there. This could be a lot of damage. Yeah, all 70.
Okay. Zaxis finding his way back. Nice dash attack. We're going to get some big damage out of here. Nice.
Nice.
Reading the roll out.
So that could have been a lot, because if he gets that nair, he gets the drag on him. That could have been an early stock from that down tilt forward smash. But I like that. So one of the best things about Greninja, and people say, oh, he's so good in FD, which is true because of the tech chasing. But on stages like these, he gets so much off of the movement from platforms.
Yeah, absolutely.
With stuff like Shuriken off the side to like the lag canceling. But nice F tilt.
Yeah.
He's playing so solidly in advantage right now.
Yeah. Yeah, great jab on the ledge, too. Just knowing where he has frame advantage, that's exactly what you want to do on the ground as Greninja if you can get in on Mario.
I mean, one thing is I do just want to be seeing more down tilts from him, generally speaking. Like, not even just a combo into the up tilt, because I don't think down tilt up smash will combo 30%
but a nice
as long as
poke. It's fast.
It's a good poke. It's pretty safe on shield, and if it hits, you can still get back air or forward air and
actually
take the
switched
stock.
up the timing on the Shuriken, so Murr could have.
He thought that was going to be like a full one, so... Good job from Zaxis. And all of a sudden, this is the first like real lead he's had. Like both games, he's been pretty behind.
Like a solid, fair lead this whole time.
But it is closing because Mario gets that damage really easily. That messes up the back air, and what could have and probably should have been a stock there. All of a sudden, now it's like Mario kind of has the same issue. Like he can get early stocks with stuff like the uppers off the top and stuff, but he kind of needs to work for that stock unless you give it to him. You can't be giving Mario those up smashes.
Oh, man. Yeah, Zaxis was in a good spot to take that up. But yeah, he can't go for this. It didn't get punished too hard that time.
I mean, it was fine because he's at 0, right? And so, like, what does Mario get off of this? Like, maybe a grab. But, like, still.
There's just better options to go for in that situation, but we know
that okay, that probably should have been the stock, but like he needs to be spacing these forward air better.
But it's tough. This is that percent where now things don't confirm like at all. So
well, actually, Greninja is kind of strange. Where like once you get super high, your confirms start working again because you can do stuff like down tilt forward air if they DI in or down tilt up air if they DI in.
At these percents.
But I mean, once you're at this, you're probably too far, right? Yeah. Now you just kind of need a raw back air, a raw forward air, a raw F tilt, or a grab because grab from forward throw weirdly enough kills, and up throw would, I don't know if it kills at this percent, probably close.
Yeah.
With a little bit of rage, it definitely kills at 160.
Yeah, Zaxis needs to clear that now, though, man. This is not a good position. You got Mario at max rage on small battlefield. You're at 70%, man.
You're not really scared of dying because, like, Mario's combos that would kill don't really work, but yeah,
finally cleaning it up with the back air. Good job on Zaxis, but still, man, you're 70% down, so how can you push your advantage even more so? Okay, here we go, finding his way in with the dash
damage. I mean, first really good early percent combo, which he's kind of needed in.
Nice.
Whoa!
I like that.
Oh, that could have been great. Nice
great
pivot grab.
Yeah, okay. No! Okay.
No, he's fine, he's fine. I just think the Greninja players do it.
Yeah, it's just to trick you. It's just to scare you.
Yeah. No, it really
good coverage.
Oh, that should be a big punish. No, he's not there. I mean.
Okay, Zax is getting a little shaky now with some of these timings of his forward airs, but he's doing all right now.
Yeah, but I mean, kind of what we saw there is that one of the key things about this matchup and generally against Mario is that you can't afford to jump at the same time as Mario. Yeah. You have to be preemptively hitting him out because his moves will hit you first, guaranteed. Like, they're just faster than yours. So, especially as Greninja forward air, his main neutral tool against something like Mario, it's really slow. Like, it's super slow.
Exactly.
And the trade-off is that it's big and that it has a lot of safety and it combos. But if you're trying to anti-air a Mario who's jumping before you, it's not going to work. And all of a sudden, Now we're at a percent where, like, Mert just needs to fish for some of these back airs on ledge and get these kills.
Zaxis, I don't know if he was trying to go for a forward air actually off of that.
Probably went to get the up air, but he should have known that it was probably the percent to get, like, a forward air or a back air there. But
Yeah. Okay.
see, like, if you space it correctly, you're fine.
Fine interaction at that point. And
Nice
spacing it
spacing.
again.
And it's one of the things where, like, if Mario goes for the up smash, you get the dash attack every time.
Okay.
He's fine.
Wow, what an ambitious recovery, but a
was
really
really-
great mix-up from Zaxis.
Oh, that could have
did
been
not get the confirm there, but now, okay, he's still pushing in his advantage, though. How can you close this out, though? You have to take this over Murr right now.
I mean, yeah, this talk is pretty important. I don't think it's the most important, like, other matchups, because, like, neither of these characters are going to, like, 100% zero the other other, but...
What are you doing? He didn't get punished again from the counter, but
it's like,
making
please
these
stop doing that,
mistakes,
yeah. Oh my god, it's so close. And now we're just looking at each other being like, hey, who finds this stock, which is kind of hard because forwarders, nice.
No, it's actually going to...
It barely takes it.
DI there, or what was going on there? Man?
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, some things at the very end of it, it kind of looks like Smash 4 where you're like, oh,
right.
will it kill? It does. So,
shout out.
good job from Zaxis. And don't dash attack there.
Yeah,
but
this is a scary spot from her, though, man, because if you're not able to seal out the stock... Okay, nice.
I mean, one of the good things about Mario, like we said earlier, unlike Greninja, is that you can just throw out stuff, rising aerials, and they will kill.
This is looking hot, man. This is looking hot.
Last stock.
Game
Please
3.
do not give me some stupid Mario ladder or, like...
Please give me. We need clips, bro.
No, we need Greninja clips. And,
I'll take either.
And if we get a Mario clip, it needs to be a hot clip. No up air, uppy.
Now we'll see what Zaxis can pull out. Now we got the dash attack into the back air.
Mario, dude, he's been so good at covering these options off of the Tekken.
He went for it all.
Careful, you're going to get caved and die at 0.
Exactly, man. Watch out. Okay. Stay on stage. Go for one solid ledge trap.
Don't.
Merb. Finding a crazy opening. Now we're going to get a ladder going. He waits for all the options, and the jump is taken. Merb pushing his advantage really, really well right now.
He needs to. Zaxis needs to be a little more composed. Like, that F smash could have cost him the game.
Watch out.
He needs to just chill.
Jump's gone again. Okay. Zaxis finds his way back, but Merr looking for blood.
Oh, we should have back aired there, and all of a sudden you're on ledge. One Mario F smash could kill. Good nair coverage. I like that Merr is being very composed here. He's going for really safe options.
Being patient
Amazing
again.
mash.
Zaxis has to find his way out of the corner right now.
I feel like Merr is looking for some sort of like a ledge trump backer. He loves going for that at these kill percents.
Something quick to catch you off guard like that is exactly what Merr typically goes
but
for.
When you have this rage at like 70, this is when a down tilt up smash would kill for Greninja.
Yeah.
Like,
Find
you can take
an opening. No, the back air straight. We're good.
You need to get out of the corner immediately because once you're here, a backer, no, it's not going to kill you. DI in, you're fine. The thing is, now you have full rage. You can kill him early, but you need to get back to mid stage. Do not jump into a back air. Wait, there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. Merr can just chill.
Okay, so Zaxis has to clean it up absolutely right now because time is running out.
I didn't even realize this. He needs to clean this up now and be careful of these Merr back. Merr, just chill.
The entire dynamic of this match completely shifted over, and now Zaxis really has to pull something out. Otherwise, Merr can just chill for another 10 seconds. Zaxis has to go on the hunt now. But what we were talking about before, Mario has the quick button, so in those interactions, he's fine pressing a button because he knows he'll catch him
And especially there, the thing about Mario, and that's like last situation, is like Greninja needs to get some sort of edge guard, and then and when you have 5 seconds left, the only thing you're killing with is a smash attack. Because your forward air is just going to send him off stage, your back air down is going to send him off stage, you're not killing him off of a random hit unless it's a smash attack. So Mario is so okay with just being in the air there.